everyone. No distracted driving. The camera is set up. I can't see it. Well, not unless I really look for it, and so I don't break any of the rules. Nothing here to be copyrighted. This is non-copyright music, so it's strictly for entertainment purposes. I don't own any of it, but it's Sunday morning. I hope you're having breakfast or brunch with your family. You're getting ready to go hang out with the boys. You know, it's not quite game time for the NFL or for the Major League Baseball, which we know that October is right around the corner. But you know what it is time for? And you could have it all in one place today on a Sunday, because it's Sunday Fun Day with the Guardian of Chaos. Yes, it's me. It's the G.O.C. And I'll say that to say this, because I tell it like it is. On the road, traveling, giving you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Whether it's AEW, the WWE, all the other top organizations like Impact and Ring of Honor and New Japan and MLW, Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling is what I'm here to talk about as we jump on the legendary Merritt Parkway, because you know where I'm going. The iconic venue, the Cadillac Ranch. That's right, Wild Wild Wrestling 2, presented by Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling and you know why I'm here so early? I almost got ahead of myself. I don't want to get into the Bully Ray, chaos incident yet of how many times I screwed up, so let's not go there. Let's focus. Wild Wild Wrestling 2. It's 11:30 in the morning. Almost, like I said, lunchtime, game time. We're in the middle of brunch. We're going to be at the Cadillac Ranch for a 15-women battle royal for the Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling Center Ring Divas title. It's coming back. It's been gone for quite a while, but that's the main event, or one of the feature bouts. 15 women all over from New England, Northeast tri-state area. Some true talent. It's going to be unbelievable. And I don't know if there's been this many women in over-the-top rope or battle royals, unless it's been the WWE. So that right there is worth the price of admission. All the tickets are available at the door. Of course, cards subject to change, but that right there is worth the price of admission alone. Fans, you know what else is going on today? He was in NXT at one time. He's one of the hottest stars in the independent pro wrestling scene. He was known at one time as Bull Dempsey, but Bull James will be in the building at the Cadillac Ranch for Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. Also, you've seen him on AEW. You've seen him at Blood, Sweat, and Tears. You've seen him all over the New England area, and currently at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling as one of our champions, and that would be one Lucas Chase. That's right. The Cure will be at the Cadillac Ranch, where I'm going right now. The New England Beast, Bull Dread, is going to be in the building with all his local following and all his fans. You're not going to want to miss the New England Beast. 20 years, 25 years in the business, a true New England legend. The Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion, in some capacity now, is going to be making an appearance from the Battle Academy, and that would be the Red Lion, Chris Battle. He will be in the building. I'm sure the 17-year-old veteran, Greg Baylor, will be here. I'm sure Zachariah Gibbs will be here. I'm sure the 3-time Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the House of Pain, will be here. And all the Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling stars are going to be here today on our way to the Cadillac Ranch. I see that a lot of people do this on the road. So I figured, Chaos, why not? Why not you do it on the road as we travel to the iconic venue? I said, what the hell, I'll give it a try, as long as it involves no distracted driving. So that's good. And people will say, oh, well, when you're talking and you're not paying attention to the road, so that's distraction. It's not. I'm paying attention to the road. Seatbelt, rules, license, insurance, paying attention, spacing. Come on now, don't question the G.O.C. because I tell it like it is. So I know I'm talking a little rambunctious and loud. You know why? My brother, look at the size of the Red Bull he gave me. Thank God it's sugar-free, but that's what I'm going on. I already had a cup of Nepali Coast Hawaiian coffee this morning. I had a little brie cheese and a baguette. Well, that's what the wife wanted. What do you want me to tell you? I'm a 2-time Hall of Famer. I do what my wife asks me to do. You know, so I said asks. Anyway, look at the size of the Red Bull, and now you'll know why. I'm on a roll. I must be butter because I'm on a roll. Get it? Wild Wild Wrestling 2, Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling, a 2 p.m. bell time. I just ran over the stars. What's going to happen? Huge announcements. And, of course, the Paradise 4 will be in the building. And that's owner Mario Mancini. And you remember him from 84 to 92 in the WWF. That's right, Mario Mancini, the owner, will be in the building. Head trainer, former 4 Horsemen, Power and Glory, Young Stallions, Pretty Wonderful. The head trainer at Paradise, Pretty Paul Roma, will be in the building. Second, whoa, we're coming up on a ton of traffic. You see how good I am? And thank God that the G.O.C. knows what he's doing, fans. You got to pay attention here. There might even be a little accident. Let's hope not. People are trying to get in, get out. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. But it looks like there might have been a little accident. I'm not sure. Wow, see, that's what happens when you have people trying to do the wrong thing as they're driving. The G.O.C. That's why you travel with me. I've been doing this for 35 years. Back to what I was talking about. You're not going to see this kind of talent at an independent show with these kind of stars. There's a lot of great groups out there. I get it. Even locally. You talk about Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling and the Paradise 4. As I said to you, this is what happened. Whoa, look at the size of that eagle. You see what happens here on the road? This is what happens when you're a pro wrestler. Hey, listen, from the Miracle Generation, Kylon King, Dustin Flash Waller, traveling all over the New England Northeast, out to the Midwest, Chicago, Indiana, as young men in their early 20s, started off at PAPW. They now get it. Up to Beyond in Maine and working at all these different companies against legendary people and young lions right now. They know what it's like to be on the road, from plane to car to, hey, sometimes to even boat. You got to pay attention. You can't be distracted. I think I'm going to cut this up and chop this up and put it into a non-distracted driving video, like if you watch Cops Live or if you watch any of those shows that are on with Styx and the whole group there on Friday and Saturday nights. This is what cops do for a living. I'm retired law enforcement, 25 years behind the walls. I have a lot of friends in law enforcement. But this is what they do and how you have to keep your senses and be aware. I know we're going to Cadillac Ranch. We're talking about pro wrestling. I get it. But you get what I'm trying to do here. Let's kill 3 birds with 1 stone. And make things and give back, because without our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, none of this would be possible. Hey, and Jesus Christ is coming back soon. Don't be caught dead without him. That's what I say. So back to what I was talking about, the Paradise 4, second generation grappler. One of the trainers at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling, Mr. Paul Perez, will be in the building. And of course, the 6'5", 380-pound big man, Big Dave Paradise, aka Big Steve Tracy, will be in the building. Think of the legends and the stars of what's going to be at the Cadillac Ranch today as I give you my travel, I guess you can call it a vlog, because people want to change it into different things. You got to watch out for construction at this time of year. September 25th, live. You got to watch out for state troopers. You got to be aware, grooved pavement. You have to really pay attention. Music relaxes. Having this stuff set up and ready before you travel with no distractions is the way to go. If you're going to do travel vlogs, I see a lot of people do this. You have to do it the right way. Pay attention to your signs. Don't get too distracted, and take a break if you have to. The fans will understand. This is going to be a premiere on the YouTube channel Guardian of Chaos. And, hopefully there's no copyrights or anything like this. Most of this is non-copyright music. And whatever is copyright, if I'm not using it for anything but parody and entertainment. So if it gets copyrighted, then I'll pull it down. I'll take the chance, but I want to bring this live experience to you, the fans, and give you, as we get into our end part of the journey here, because we left this morning. I don't live too far from here. in the shadows of Titan Towers. But it's tough competition on a Sunday going up against the NFL. But here's what's good about Wild Wild Wrestling. And this is Wild Wild Wrestling 2, and briefly we'll talk about Wild Wild Wrestling 1. You can come here, have some adult beverages. It's 21 and over. Have some adult beverages, grab some lunch. You're going to see professional wrestling, women, plus the bartenders and the waitresses. You can watch the games. There's big screen TVs everywhere in a country outlaw type safe environment for adults. I mean, does it get any better than that? Whether it be with a bunch of couples or the boys? I mean, come on. Women, wrestling and football and a couple of adult beverages, doing it legally. I mean, come on. Does it get any better than that? I don't think it does. I really don't. So that's what we're talking about, and we're talking about the Paradise 4, who's going to be in building. You never know what Mancini's going to pull out of his hat as far as guests and surprises. Last time at Wild Wild Wrestling, you had, who showed up? The legendary referee from OVW, Jim Cornette's right-hand man, a true legend, a member of the Hart Foundation, and to talk to him and to hear his locker room speech was unbelievable, and that would be one Danny Davis. That's right, Ref Danny Davis, booker, promoter, author, pro wrestler, Hart Foundation member, Danny Davis. And to have him there, along with the Purple Haze, Andrew Anderson, and H.C. Loke from the Carnage crew, a.k.a. also with the Baldies, from ECW, and all the different talent that was there that night. There were, the Monster Vlad returned. Showtime Marcel Williams was there. The House of Pain. It really was a sight to behold, and most of those guys will be back today at Wild Wild Wrestling. Wild Wild Wrestling 1 was on Fight TV. You can go back and get it right now. It's still available on the app if you have it. It really was an incredible night, and the atmosphere is just a lot of fun, man. And now tonight, this afternoon actually, because it's not even noontime. It's not even noontime yet. And I'm already amped and pumped because, hey, part of Chaos Corner, we're not at the lounge, the bunker. I tell it like it is. A one-man show, unique, unedited, unscripted. I'm going to tell it how it is. Now we're on an open stretch. I'm going to break the law for a second. No, don't do it, Chaos. Don't do it, man. So we're going to try to bounce around. I don't want any copyrights here, fans. Let's not get crazy. We'll lower the music a little bit. So that's what's going on today. It's going to be 2 o'clock. I got to believe the tickets are only $20. 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here on Sunday, September 25th. Does it get any better? I really don't think it does. I really don't think it gets any better. I don't think it gets any better. So I want to pull off and make sure that we end this video and do it the right way. We don't want any distractions or anything like that. Thank you so much, fans, for being here. It's been a lot of fun. It really has. We're almost there. We're almost right at the Cadillac Ranch. Don't go anywhere. I got the word. I get it. They want me to stay on, and I guess it's a part of the agreement until we actually pull into the building. Okay. All right. I got it. I got the message. Stand by, everybody. Guys, don't go anywhere. So, Wild Wild Wrestling 2, Sunday. A lot of people, okay, Sunday football. I don't want to leave. Why wouldn't you come to see some of the best female talent in the country? And with guys that work for Vincent McMahon and work for, Ted Turner and Jim Crockett Promotions. This is what these guys bring. They're not only putting on a great wrestling show, it's about life and mentoring and giving back to the community. And, of course, to hang out with the guys. I wish all the guys were here. So we're getting a little wild, a little crazy here. It's great to have you guys here. The Chaos vlog. Somebody asked me to do this. I said, okay, I'll do it. So bear with me. This is for it's for entertainment purposes. We're having a lot of fun. I get it. I gotcha. We are in the 2019 Lincoln. I gotta say, I love it. I'm gonna keep it. I can tell you guys that. This is what you get. My over 50 years of being a fan, a historian, a scout, a student of the game, a mark. That's right. Yeah, I'll say it. A mark. And my over 3 decades as a pro wrestling manager, over 20 plus different Hall of Famers, young Lions, heroes, current stars. I mean, does it get fucking much better than that? And I was also told, Chaos, you gotta stop with the swearing. I said, I'll try to do that on this, because they're putting this up on some sort of travel vlog that'll be related to what it is and the different subjects in this category. So I guess there's not a lot of people doing what I'm doing unless they do it on Facebook. So live to tape, doing the travel vlog. I don't get out a lot, man. Cut me some slack. I love our truckers, man. I love our truckers. They don't get enough support on the road. Always salute your truckers, man, because they make this country run. Without them, we would have nothing. So that's my little side PSA there. I like to do that in all these different messages. And let me change here. We certainly don't want to get any copyrights. A decent amount of traffic on a Sunday morning. I will say that. That's why it was very smart by the guys and the crew to get this set up easy. Listen, to put it where you can do this on your own. It's not rocket science. I'm not doing anything. This is basic. But they want it for the entertainment, the rawness of it, the reality of it. And I guess that's my category. You could do this on your own if you set it up and you do it smartly and you follow and obey and you're of critical, sober, independent thinking. That's the way that it goes, and you can make something from this. I learned a lot from the guys that I moderate for on YouTube too, and doing outside venues and different things. Not only my experience, guys from like JD from Off the Script on YouTube, or Don Tony on YouTube, the OG. I mean, there's a lot of different things that I like to try to listen to, and different people, and I take their advice. Hey, listen, I even still try to listen to Cornette and Meltzer, which may not always be the right thing to do. I don't know. You guys tell me if it's the right thing to do. We certainly don't want any, speaking of current topics and trends, as I get distracted because of what's on, I'm going to change it quick. The Devil, MJF, wow. How about that coming back in AEW? That's going on in the current big-time scene, because we're all related. A lot of the guys that have worked for Paradise Alley have gone on to work in the WWE and AEW, and I was just reviewing recently the Evolve 95 show. You guys go out and check out that Evolve 95 show. Gabe Sapolsky was booking for Evolve at the time. Roma was obviously the main booker for Paradise Alley and all the different things that were going on. You go out and check out that Evolve 95 Paradise Super Show. On that show, Zack Sabre Jr., Darby Allin, who else was on that show? Matt Riddle. Think about the guys that worked on Evolve Paradise Super Show 95, and I know the steering wheel's blocking you. They knew that was a part of the deal. No one seemed to care. Think about who was on that show on Evolve 95, along with, Richard Holiday and Matthias and RJ Rude and Zane Bernardo, and I think Showtime Marcel Williams and Nutrius X, all these, Matthias DiNapoli. That was a part of the Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling roster for Evolve, with Gabe, who's now back with the WWE, and all the different things, and the guys and the stars, like I said, Darby Allin, Matt Riddle, Zack Sabre Jr. Our roster was with those guys at that show. It was held right in East Haven, at our home base at the time, the Joseph Malillo Middle School, of all places. I mean, it really was something. It was the first time, I believe, we streamed live on iPay-per-view, and it was certainly a sight to behold. Guys, we're almost here. Thank God I caught you. You caught me at the very end, because it's kind of been a crazy, crazy fucking ride at this point, to be quite honest with you. So let's see what the G.O.C. can do. I think I can do a lot. We're pulling up here. We're pulling up on the fucking boys. We're pulling up by the Cadillac Ranch. And I kind of like it, man. I kind of like what's going on. I'll tell you that much. I'll say that to say this, because I tell it like it is. You guys hang around. Let me see who I could run into here. We see the different people. I see Mario Mancini from the WWE already. That's here, the owner, former WWE. I see Hunter Tarka Lorenzo Vendetta from the Battle Academy. It's great to see those guys. I see the owner of the Cadillac Ranch. The Battle Academy is in the house. Tarka and Vendetta. Nice to see you guys, man. I'll check you out inside. Guys are doing good shit, man. I'm constantly a mark checking out your videos. How bad is that an almost 60-year-old dude with 30 years in the business is home watching fucking videos of you guys?
Dude, I
That's fucking
that.
bad, man. You guys have come so far. I'm fucking happy, man. Dustin, Flash, you guys. This is great.
Thank you, man.
This is where it's supposed to go. Keep doing what you're doing. See? Unfucking believable. This is what you get. I'm in the parking lot now. Listen, I just had a sip of Red Bull. Got me some slack. That's reality. That's raw. That's right there. That's what you get. So I'm here good. I'm now putting it. We're good. Let's get up to the right spot here. See what we got, guys. See, this is why you pay for the big bucks to get the car updated with the rear view cameras, the whole 9 yards, and I'm good fucking right there. We don't want anybody coming in clipping me because you know that stuff happens. Let me check it out. Guys, thanks for here. We're on the road. I'm going to try to get some backstage stuff tonight. I don't think we're having any live commentary. So Chaos is going to be backstage trying to cut vignettes, trying to get promos. I'll put them back on the vlog. We'll get this up on YouTube, and we're going to have a lot of fun today. I'm going to be hanging out, I'm sure, with PWZ, Rick Del Santo, the professor. I'm sure I'll be hanging out with a lot of other guys that are going to be here and gals that are going to be here. But I'm going to try to get the good, the bad, the ugly, the inside and the outside from my perspective today, who's a part of the business, but actually going to be backstage game day, so to speak. Because you know I wear many, many hats. Thanks for being here, guys. This is the reality of it. I wanted to give you guys wanted reality. I was asked to do this. How is it you with your burping shit and spit and picking your nose? This is, you guys agree, right? I'll be back. Don't you dare miss it.